Welcome back to where it all began, ladies and gentlemen. 202 days ago, I started Fat to Fit right here, and now we've returned. I even added in some added nostalgic fish tank sounds and some added nostalgic fan sounds from back in the day, in the olden days when I was too lazy to turn these things off before my video. Don't get used to it, guys. It's going to be a temporary thing, okay? Soak in these sounds because it's going to go bye-bye very soon, actually. So, unfortunately, I have to make this video because my fish tank is going to be deleted. I'm going to be deleting it very soon because my fish have died. I've had these same fish for probably like 7 or 8 years, I'd say. I bought them on an impulse buy like that long ago. I had them and then I had to take care of them all this time. I'll be honest, guys, fish get a little bit boring after the years roll by. I've had fish pretty consistently for the last like 15 years or so. I've had this batch for like 7 years. I'm a little bit annoyed that they died now because the thing is I had just bought a brand new fish tank and I've been cycling it for like a month and a half to try and make it ready for them, and now I'm out like $100 on this crap and I wasted a bunch of time. So I will be starting a Patreon so that you guys can pay me back on this. I'm just kidding. I bet one person believed that for a second. No, but I'm a little bit angry that I wasted a bunch of money on it. Hopefully I can sell it and get a little bit of money back. I don't know, but oh well, my fish are dead. I made the promise to myself years and years ago that I would never ever buy another fish again other than to consume it, and I will be keeping that promise. My last fish died like last night. My second to last fish died like a few days before that. So these were the last ones. Now I'm not going to have fish anymore. I am permanently fishless. I will never, ever, ever buy fish again. This thing is probably going to go straight in the trash, to be honest, because it's trashed after that long. There's a reason I bought a new one. And then all the new stuff, I'm going to try and sell it for like half of what I bought it for. Oh, well. But basically, today was a pretty good day. Oh, and by the way, I was originally going to wait to film here again until I was done with the weight loss, basically. I was going to wait until I'd finally gotten down to my goal weight of 161.8. Who knows how long away that is, but basically that was my plan, and I would sort of do that as like a huge deal because it would contrast how I looked in my first video, a whole thing. But basically I'm going to be getting rid of this fish tank, so I might as well just do this now. So that's why we're doing it today. But today was a pretty good day in general. Today's like the first day where I was going to eat healthy. It was a big deal where I'm shifting focus from keeping track of how many calories I eat, which I still am doing, but I would focus mainly on not going over a calorie limit. Now I'm not going to be bothering with that. No calorie limit, no minimum, no maximum. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat only healthy food. So it's going to be very different. We will be like calculating the averages of how many calories I eat over like the course of 2 weeks. Whenever I do my 2 weeks videos, that's going to come out tomorrow probably. Basically, that's what I'm going to be doing instead of doing like calorie limits and all this crap. I'm kind of sick of those, to be honest. No more streak, no more calorie limit. Instead, we're going to be doing eating healthy. That worked pretty well. I think I did mention yesterday that I was going to exclude alcohol from this, and I was still able to drink some alcohol here and there. I almost never drink alcohol, to be honest. I am actually surprisingly old enough to drink. I know that's pretty shocking, probably because I look a lot younger than I am. A lot of people, I ask them how old they think I am, and they say like, "Oh, you're 17." Like, no, I'm not. But I like looking young because it means I can get away with more because the expectations are lower. You know what I mean? Some people might be like, "Yeah, that's a mature young kid." You know what I mean? And it's like, no, I'm actually very immature for my age. You just don't know it. So it's pretty sweet looking young. That runs in my family, so it's pretty cool. I like it. But yes, I can drink. I almost never do because it's like, I drink and it's like I'll feel good for like 20 minutes and then it's gone pretty much. So I don't, I think my body filters out alcohol really, really quickly. So I almost never drink. I don't think it's really worth the calories, and I feel a lot better when I exercise, to be honest. So I don't really think the feeling is comparable to exercise. I think it's way more exhilarating to be doing that. That's just my opinion, but that's just me. Basically, someone bought like a little mixer thing, and I've been trying out some different drinks. I did yesterday and I did today, but other than that, I had all healthy food today. It was pretty sweet. Today I had... Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I weighed in this morning at 184.4 pounds, which is quite bloated up. We're going to be cutting down on that majorly. I bet that's going to go down at least 2-3 pounds tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I had 5.5 hours of sleep last night. Probably going to be less tomorrow. I got to wake up early to like help someone with the doctor's appointment, basically. So I'm probably going to get like 4 hours of sleep tonight if I'm being real. I really need to fix my sleep schedule in general, though. I had 5 grams of creatine. And by the way, we got 30 days until summer. I'd like to get almost like done with my weight loss before summer, at least below 170 by summer in 30 days. I did a 3-mile run today. That was in 31 minutes and 5 seconds. I felt quite sore during this run. my pec and also my right lung were both very sore during this run for some reason. They both were quite painful during my run, which I did not really expect. I've never really felt like one side, I felt my lungs be sore, maybe my pecs are sore, but like not one side. That's very weird. So that was kind of strange. I did a lot of walking during this run. And also for some reason, my left wrist has been extremely sore. I think I slept in a really weird position last night, and I think I put like a lot of weight like on the right side of my torso, and also I had my hand stretched out. That's my theory anyway. That's my game theory. I don't know. Oh well, but I did do my run. That was 31.5 seconds for 3 miles. I had 1,385 calories of food today, quality stuff with 122 grams of protein. Pretty good in my opinion for the calorie count. That's a lot more than I've been getting recently. I'd still like to up it a little bit more. I want to get more protein in for sure. I had chicken, that was 370 calories, 74 grams of protein. I had a bunch of Chick-fil-A sauce with that, which is very calorie dense, but it's also very good. So that was 285 calories, no grams of protein. I had 2 drinks, that was 410 calories with 0 grams of protein. I had a Sex on the Beach, which is pretty good. I like that a lot. That was like a fruit punch flavor. And I had an old fashioned as well. That was pretty sweet. I like them both. I had some yogurt as well. That was 320 calories with 48 grams of protein. All in all, today I had 1,385 calories with 122 grams of protein. Tomorrow I'm going to probably rest because I'm not going to get any sleep, so I might as well. So maybe if I feel like it, I'll do maybe a little weightlifting, but probably not. I highly doubt that'll happen. But as for things I've been doing recently, I watched the movie Constantine. It was okay. It wasn't as good as I was expecting, but I was basically inspired to watch it because I watched Devil's Advocate, which is kind of similar in many different ways. And because of that movie, I also got inspired to play some Ace Attorney, so I've been playing a little bit of that. Lawyer and demonic stuff has been heavy in my media consumption recently because of Devil's Advocate. It was a great movie. I highly recommend it. I don't want to spoil any of it, though, so just watch it. It's pretty sweet. It's like a slow burn, but it's really good. Yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Your mother is so fat that when she takes a walk outside, it causes a local eclipse. Okay? I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.